Bulls taking on the Nets. For the Chicago Bulls, it's been a bumpy road as of late. Out of sorts in 4 of the last 5 games. But they are looking to rectify that here tonight. Nets, Bulls is next, and we'll be right back. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Nikola Vucevic has a new role on the Bulls. He said, in Orlando, everything was going through me. Now there are more guys who can score. So I try to do other things to help the team, like passing and rebounding and screening. When you have so much talent around you, you have to adjust. There are many ways you can impact the game. Kevin, you are impacting this broadcast. Back to you.
You are too, D.A. Thank you so much. So the Nets starting 5. Simmons is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Claxton in at the 5. And for Chicago, Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, LaVine and DeRozan. And it's White in at the 1 spot. All right, Richard, we're right in the middle of the season, right in the thick of things. What is your main concern if you're a player playing at this particular portion of the schedule?
Your main concern is staying focused on the game of basketball. We understand everybody's been traded. I've been traded. You've been traded. I've been traded on the deadline before. So your goal is like, how do I just keep focused on basketball? That is the hardest thing. So that's always the trade deadline. You're not worried about anything else other than how do I keep playing my best.
Now, here's Bridges. Over LaVine. Here's Claxton, and he goes in for the dunk.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And LaVine throws it down.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
The Nets on offense. Bridges outside. Pass to Claxton. 6 to shoot. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's LaVine following the bucket by the Nets. He kicks to Vucevic. Back to LaVine. Dishes it to Williams. Yep, it counts.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And here is Simmons. Last game he had 10 points. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Woo. Right now, they are humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
LaVine against Bridges. Here's LaVine. Last game he had 10 points. DeRozan for 3. Simmons pulls it in. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
Well, I play for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Bridges outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the Nets for 2. And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
Here's Williams. After Mikal Bridges' bucket. Here's Levine. It's hauled in by Claxton.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
Bulls trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
That one falls.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Brooklyn with the ball after the Bulls pick up 2. 11 feet away. That one a little long. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Dinwiddie up top. White covering. Here's Claxton. Kept alive. Props in the layup for 2. Claxton's got 6.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Williams. His last outing, he had 8 points. Now Simmons. Feeds it to O'Neal. On the wing, Bridges. And it's off from three-point range.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Levine can't hit.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
The pass to Simmons. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. From deep three-point range, O'Neal. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Now here's Levine. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Here's White. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And love the commitment from White. He took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Simmons, the bounce pass. Bridges against Levine. Bridges kicks to O'Neal. Lots of room. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Bulls trail by 4. Levine with it. Passes it to DeRozan. Now here's Williams. Guarded by Simmons. And they call an illegal screen here.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Some changes for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Levine. And a change for the Nets. Thomas checked in for O'Neal. Pass to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. It's stolen by Vucevic. To the inside. Here's DeRozan. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Javonte Green, he's checked in for White. And then for Brooklyn, Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Ben Simmons. And Johnson subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Now, here's Ball. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Vucevic. And a change for the Nets. Mills is checked in. Brooklyn leading by 4. Kicks it to Johnson. Outside Thomas. Johnson surveying the floor. Shot clock at 6. Thomas finds Mills. Here's Claxton. Outside for Thomas. Latrey. Chicago grabs the miss. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Claxton the pass to Finney-Smith. And here is Johnson. Goes back up. It's a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. Claxton's got 8 points.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 6-point game. The pass to DeRozan. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Out to the right wing. Down low. Lock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Okay, take a moment. Name an offensive move. DeMar has it.
The Bulls shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he makes the first.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
And so he hits both. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Here's Finney-Smith, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Thomas. That one's not going to go. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, missing from the line became contagious. That happens. They just picked the worst time to do it.
And here's Mills. He kicks it to Thomas. On the wing, Johnson. Over Dosunmu, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Chicago trailing here. Here's Ball. Pass to Dosunmu. Now Caruso. Passes to Dosunmu. It's good. This game is all even.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Outside Thomas to the paint. Here's Claxton. Green with the block. And he's able to get it back. Claxton with the bucket.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Here's Ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Takes it inside. That one goes. Count it.
There's just a feel that Ball plays with that really separates him from so many other players. He's superb at finding ways here to score in the paint.
Now here's Thomas. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Johnson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
The Bulls making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. Curry's checked in for the Nets. And that one falls for Johnson. And the Nets, Richard, are trying to build a legacy where they're recognized as one of the league's true glamour franchises.
And they've got the star power and they've got the market. You got an ownership that is willing to pay for it. They will do everything, but ultimately it's going to be the players and how they perform on the court that will dictate how this success is viewed.
The infrastructure is there. Now can they get the players to fill the role? Thomas against Caruso. Thomas, no luck. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Ball. Lays it up off the glass. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Mills looking it over. Back to Curry. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. From 12 feet out. Rebound by the Bulls. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And DeRozan throws it down.
And people forget that DeMar DeRozan has competed in multiple dunk contests. This man has elite bounce.
Curry against Caruso. Pass to Mills. Inside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on DeRozan.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Nets have shot just one free throw earlier. 1-for-1 in the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Shoot 2.
He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. He hits the second from the line. 24 seconds left to play in the first. Now here's Beverly. D right on him. Six on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And throughout his career, Beverly has remained a pest, an aggressive defender that no one likes having him guard.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's kept his percentage at a decent level, right around 74.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Just 4 seconds left here in the first quarter. On deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bulls ahead as they wrap up the first quarter on a 14-6 run. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Chicago. The Bulls leading. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. Zach LaVine is out there with Patrick Beverley. And it's White in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. The 3, LaVine. Not going to go that time. The Nets go the other way with it. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
Bridges. Rebounded by Vucevic.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
White dishes to Vucevic. Good. Vucevic has got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Chicago making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. To the middle, here's O'Neal. Off with the layup. The Bulls leading by 4. And stolen by Simmons. An even 3-on-3 break. On the wing, Bridges. Vucevic defending. Bridges passes to Simmons. It's hauled in by the Bulls. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. It's blocked. To the left side wing. The pass to Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. No good. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Right side, Williams. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Nets trail by 4. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Here's Simmons. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
And forget the pretty offensive skills. Simmons using his length to get some gritty points on that play.
Pass to Dosunmu. Now here's White. Now Vucevic. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bridges kicks to O'Neal. To the wing on the left. Here's Dinwiddie. Back to O'Neal. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. O'Neal's got his third basket of the night right there. Bulls have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. White, wide open. He fires from outside off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, Jordy. Magic Johnson, Oscar Robertson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite-level company.
Chicago with the ball. Following. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Zach LaVine, he's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
Dinwiddie with it. He picked up 18 points in their last win against San Antonio. Out to the wing. Throws it up high. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Bulls on D. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Simmons. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And the jam by LaVine.
Once he gets to that bionic left leg of his, that launching pad, you better watch out because he loves finishing over bigger players.
Nets trail by 3. Bridges outside. O'Neal kicks to Bridges. Passes it to Simmons. And it's good for 2. Simmons got 4 points in the quarter.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now here's White. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland. Clock at 6. Outside Williams. Over Simmons. Williams can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. O'Neal's got 8 points.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
Chicago calls timeout. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Williams' shot is off. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Bridges, no one around him. Misses the 3.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Simmons against Williams. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
The Nets with the lead. Bridges dishes to O'Neal. Dinwiddie against White. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Simmons feeling it out a bit. O'Neal kicks to Dinwiddie. 2 on the clock. Shoots over White. And that one goes long. The Bulls have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Pass to Dosunmu. And again, Chicago. No good. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a meager 37% for the game. And he gets the bucket. 8 points for him.
A physical presence. Simmons is 6'11", nearly 250 pounds. He can easily absorb the hit.
Now here's White. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. LaVine for 3. And the Bulls get it back. Vucevic, it's good. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
And how about the hustle from Vucevic there on the glass, securing that precious second chance opportunity for the team.
Here's Simmons. He's got 8. On the wing, Bridges. Here's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Ben Simmons.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
So for the Bulls, DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Dosunmu. Alex Caruso comes in for Levine. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Kobe White. And that one falls for Williams.
And even though he didn't see a ton of time on the floor in his 1 year in college, nobody doubted Patrick Williams and his upside.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Johnson, he's checked in for O'Neal. Thomas comes in for Bridges. And Curry subbed in for Dinwiddie. And both free throws good for Williams. And it didn't take long for Williams to live up to his potential.
No, and that's where basketball can be so funny sometimes. He started every game his rookie season after not starting at all at Florida State. Let's just say his game might be more tailored for the league.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
There's the pass to DeRozan. Williams trying to break free. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Curry kicks to Johnson. It's Thomas on the wing. Puts it up from 12. Again, the Nets for 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Ball. Unloads. The putback, and Ball stays with it. Ball's got 6 points.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple years. Assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. And the Bulls with some changes. Javonte Green, he's checked in for Vucevic. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Williams. And the Nets also making a change. Finney Smith's checked in. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Nets trail by 4. Now here's Curry. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Thomas. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Timeout called the Bulls.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2013, Seth Curry only played 48 games in his first 3 seasons, spending most of the time destroying the G League.
Chicago's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Time now for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some information from the Bulls' head athletic trainer. He's currently suffering from shin splints and is in a lot of pain right now. You don't want to hear this news, as most teams are starting to hit their stride, so they're going to miss him while he's recovering from this injury. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
And when you look at what he's doing now, it's hard to believe that Seth was ever kept off an NBA roster.
He's made quite the career for himself as one of the league's great three-point shooters and just an efficient scorer from all 3 levels.
And the first one drops.
What can you say about Caruso that hasn't already been said? One of the biggest team-first guys in the entire league.
Mills, he's checked in for the Nets. And that's good as he hits both of the shots. And about Alex Caruso, Richard, not many people will complain about having him as a teammate. They all love to play with him.
Yeah, not at all. He's one of those guys that you just get fired up seeing every day. And when he got injured last season, you can tell how much his teammates missed him.
Now, here's Thomas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That's good from Thomas. And so he makes both from the line.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And here's Beverly. Outside, Ball. Left side, DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Ball, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thomas got 9 points now in the quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Over in the corner, Caruso. Rebounded by the Nets. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Mills finds Curry. DeRozan against Thomas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on DeRozan. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:03 left in the first half of basketball. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Out to the right wing. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Mills passes to Finney-Smith. Offensive rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Will it go? Caruso. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The free throw drops for Caruso.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
Bridges, he's checked in for Patty Mills. And he makes both free throws. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Curry with the bounce pass.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Here's Green, and the layup is good. Green's got 5 points in the quarter. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
There's Thomas with the 3. No good on the last second attempt there. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bulls lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Bulls Youth Dance Team.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. They're trying to stick to our concept, so we got to come back, make plays, make shots, and, just stay solid.
Always a challenge for a young team. Thanks for your time, Zach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They trailed by as many as 6 points in the first period. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possession or taking bad shots. That's a testament to their patience, their discipline. They're focusing on playing intelligent basketball.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets.
And taking a look at their outside shooting, got to be honest, it's pretty horrific. Under 30%, which is something you never want to see. They need to reevaluate what they're doing on offense because they're leaving points on the table.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back To Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Bulls with the lead. So with Johnson on the bench, this is the group that Jacque Vaughn has right now. We got Ben Simmons, also O'Neal out there, and it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down hard.
That is explosive athleticism by DeRozan. His dunks, oh man, that would make a rim shake.
You know we have to see that great mobile one drive one more time.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Back to Dinwiddie. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Nets have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 1. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Levine. Clock at 6. It's deflected.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Williams has gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Levine against Bridges. Outside DeRozan. And again, Chicago, no good. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
O'Neal against Williams.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Down low. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Bridges after the Bulls pick up 2. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. And then Vucevic slams it in.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Bridges outside to the wing right side. DeRozan against O'Neal. Pass to Claxton. Bridges up top. Guarded by Levine. Outside for Simmons. Off target from outside. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. And Levine, here we go. DeRozan on the wing. Fires it up. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside for Simmons. Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. 4 on the clock. Dinwiddie passes to O'Neal. They get it again. And he jams it with authority.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Chicago calls timeout. The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. White looking around. On the wing, Levine. Outside, DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 3rd assist on the night. Nets trail by 3. Bridges outside. Going inside. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. A second chance effort. Doesn't get it to drop for him. White with the defensive effort. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Boy, Levine just glides off the bounce. He is very difficult to stay in front of.
Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Simmons against Williams. Simmons passes to O'Neal. In the corner, it's Bridges. 5 on the clock. And it's good. 2 points. Bridges has got his 2nd basket of the game.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Outside, Levine. Now the pass to Vucevic. Outside, DeRozan. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And again with the rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
And it's White with the rebound. Chicago leading by 3. It's DeRozan with the drive. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Now that's his dribble drive. That's one of DeMar DeRozan's superpowers.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. The Nets working the ball around now. O'Neal misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Dinwiddie against White. Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Shooting 2.
first free throw is good. Lonzo Ball is checked in for the Bulls. The Nets also changing it up. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Thomas subbed in for O'Neal. And both free throws good for Williams. Nets trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. Off the inbound. And it's White with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 7. And Levine, here we go. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
And so Levine nails both of them.
Players with this type of athleticism as Zach LaVine, historically, they keep people watching on TV and they keep people in the crowd. Why? Because you never know what you're going to see from them.
Thomas outside. It's not going to go for it. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Stolen by Thomas. Here's Dinwiddie. And he uses the glass on the layup. Dinwiddie's got 6 points in the quarter. And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to White. Vucevic with it. Back to White. 6 to shoot. Ball from long range. Brooklyn with the rebound. Simmons got his 7th rebound here tonight. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Johnson outside. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Outside for Simmons. Stolen by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And really an outstanding combination of length and athleticism. Ball is the perfect guy to take it coast to coast.
Nets trail by 9. Outside Thomas. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Tries it from the top of the key. And Levine with the block.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 11. Chicago grabs the miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Nets trail by 11. Curry passes to Simmons. Johnson in the corner. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Chicago's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Johnson can't hit.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And Beverly kicks to Williams. No good on that one. And the foul on Patrick Williams. And that'll be his third foul so far. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Green. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets, trailing by 13. It's Thomas on the wing. Guarded by Levine. They need this one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. That free throw good from Thomas. Good on both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
The Bulls leading by 11. Outside, Ball. Back to Levine. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 8 rebounds in this game. Johnson, that's for 2. And too long on the shot.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Beverly, the pass to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. 1:27 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Thomas. The Nets working the ball around now. No good from Simmons.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Levine's shot is off. Nets trail by 13. Simmons with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Back to Simmons. Outside for Thomas. From deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Bulls got 4 rebounds in this game. Driving to the basket. Outside Williams. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Johnson. DeRozan's shot is off. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Curry wide open, and it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. Outside Levine. Good work defensively by Johnson. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Vucevic, DeRozan out there with ball, and it's Alex Caruso. And it's White in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. And now White pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Stops, pops. DeRozan's shot is off. Nets trail by 11. Here's Thomas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Thomas. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. O'Neal against DeRozan. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
It's amazing. He is one of the best I've ever seen at drawing contact and getting to the line. DeRozan just creates tons of and ones.
One shot.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Nets trail by 12. Bridges outside. Thomas kicks to Bridges. Back to Thomas. And there's the pass to Dinwiddie. A three-pointer is right on target. Dinwiddie's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And it's DeRozan with the extra effort. DeRozan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
DeRozan challenging the defense inside, gets the board and the bucket.
It's stolen by DeRozan. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. White up top. Dinwiddie covering. This one for three. Here's Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Ball's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Thomas. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
There is no let-up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
Dinwiddie against White. Caruso, the pass to White. 5 to shoot. It's up a 3. Here's Vucevic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line. Really has a complete game.
And for years, it has seemed like Nikola Vucevic has been so underrated. Multi-time All-Star. This is a big man that really does it all.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Richard, it seems as though it's easy to take Vucevic for granted.
Yeah, and it's so strange. He consistently puts up great numbers and plays his role to perfection. A big guy that any team would love to have, especially when you consider how efficient he is.
He hits both from the stripe.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And he hasn't gotten anything to go. You can see the frustration mounting as a result. His team, not in great shape either.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play. Take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. And we'll see if they can clean it up, guys.
All right, David, thanks.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's White. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. Here's Caruso. And they recover it. Outside ball. Here's Vucevic. The rebound by the Nets. Here's O'Neal. Bridges for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
The Bulls leading by 9. Now ball. Outside White. Pass to Caruso. Here's DeRozan. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And that's now 21 points for DeMar DeRozan.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Pass to Bridges. Kicks it to O'Neal. Back to Bridges. Shot from 12. Here's another rebound. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied. Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
He's been relentless, and he's been doing it in a variety of ways. But right there, it's all about the hustle on the offensive glass.
Drains the three-pointer.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Nets trail by 12. Outside Thomas. The pass to O'Neal. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
The Nets making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. Bulls leading by 12. Ball with it. He dishes it to DeRozan. Now here's Ball. Inside. Vucevic. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Dinwiddie outside. He kicks it to O'Neal. Stolen by Ball. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And again, no good by Chicago. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Chicago making a switch here. Williams has checked in. And so Simmons will bring it up for Brooklyn. A 12-point game. Dinwiddie dishes to Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. High, arcing shot, and the layup is up and in. Dinwiddie's got 11 in the second half.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Vucevic. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Passes to Dinwiddie. On the wing, Bridges. And Bridges jams it in.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
Bulls leading by 8. To the inside. Here's Ball. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Pass to Simmons. The shot off that time. Williams with the defensive effort. And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. Outside, White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Williams. And it's blocked. Out of bounds, Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. Zach LaVine's checked in for the Bulls. Here's DeRozan. Good. And a nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 4 assists in the game.
As pure of a scorer as you will find in this league, DeRozan finds a way to just score points night in, night out.
Bridges outside. The pass to Claxton. There's the feed to Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Chicago leading by 12. And here is Ball. Right side, LaVine. Goes up on the wing. It's hauled in by Claxton.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bridges finds Dinwiddie. Here's O'Neal. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And the first one at the line is good. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
O'Neal hits them both. Here's ball. Pass to Levine. And here is ball. Rebound, Brooklyn. Simmons got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Bridges for three. And he gets it back.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard. Gets him another possession and allows them to run even more clock.
The Nets need to get a shot off here. Claxton, no good. Chicago leading by 10. Now ball. Outside DeRozan. Passes it to Levine. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
He's committed only one turnover through halftime, but he has been far more careless with the ball in the second half.
Nets trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Lets it go from the wing. The offensive rebound.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Chicago calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Vucevic.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he could be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. He kept his head and just stayed patient.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time. Now here's Levine. There's Ball with the three. That's good again. His seventh basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Nets. He lobs it up, and that one is stuffed right through.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now here's Levine. Kicks the ball. Dinwiddie with the steal. They get a hand on it. Rebound collected by Levine. Levine's got his fourth rebound in this one. Shoots over Bridges. That one rolling around and rims out. Nets trail by 9. Simmons with it. Williams picks him up. O'Neal, that's a two-pointer. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic is... Chicago has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Pass to DeRozan. Outside Williams. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter. For the Nets, this one not looking good. Simmons left side. Chicago grabs the miss.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Bulls.
They made the most of their free throw opportunities.
They just shot much better, and that improved their confidence, I think, as a team. It was a team that believed they would make those shots.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Vucevic.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
A three-pointer off the mark. It's the Nets now, trailing by 13. Inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Here's Claxton over Drummond, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First free throw is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Jones with it. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Zach. There's been some tough losses of late, but tonight you got the win. How resilient is your group?
You got to be a pro. You got to come out here and do what we got to do our job. And, we find out we had to get this win. We got to stop losing these games that we can win. And, we got to get back on track.
Well, this is step 1, man, in that process. So congrats. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.